Hi guys, Dan Darragh here from Right at Home Realty. Thanks for coming over to this next video. Okay, let's get right into it. We're going to look at how to find homes for sale in Cambridge with in-law suites. Firstly, the best website to use in my opinion is the one operated by the Canadian Real Estate Association, and that's realtor.ca. It's essentially the public access to the MLS system. It's not as comprehensive in searchability as the actual MLS system that realtors use, but it will serve our purposes and we're not going to have to deal with any hassles or pop-ups. Okay, let's switch right over to realtor.ca, and here we are. This is the main search page on realtor.ca. Okay, the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to type in Cambridge, and at this point I'm just going to hit search, and it'll pull up the map of Cambridge. You can see it here front and center. We've got Galt, we've got the Preston area, and we've got Hespeler up here. So I'm going to add a few more filters, and I just like to use the filter button here, which will give us all the parameters that we're able to deal with. We're going to look for a residential property here. We're going to look for a property that's for sale as opposed to for rent. And here we're going to put in our, our price parameters. For the sake of argument here, let's just say we've got an upper end of 700,000, and we kind of want to be, let's say, 400 is our minimum. And bedrooms, if we want to look for 3 or more, we'll hit 3 plus. Baths we'll just leave for now. Land size we're not going to worry about. And the next thing we want to pop in here is we're going to be looking for a house, and the type of house is going to be detached. All right. So those are our base parameters. Now the key here in searching for an in-law suite is that we use this section of keywords. So this is going to overlay any commentary that's actually in the listing. So we're going to type in here in-law suite, and then the key, make sure that you hit enter, and that will save it as a search parameter. We're also going to type in in-law with a hyphen, suite, enter. And not lastly, we're also going to type in space law suite. Realtors are not consistent spellers. That's why they're in the real estate business. And lastly, we're going to put nanny suite. Okay, and enter. So our search now is going to pull look for those specific words in the listing. So let's hit search here. And you can see our the number of listings available is fewer for sure with all our parameters. So it helps us drill down. Now let's just have a look at this area. Let's take a look at this one here with Fatima Crescent, and we're going to just look at the description. Okay, this one only has a potential in-law suite, so that's a little bit misleading. We're going to look for one that has an in-law suite. So let's look at this one on Lang Law. Most of them will not talk about potential, so that was just an odd one. So here we are. It's got a 1-bedroom in-law suite, legal unit, separate entrance, etc., etc. Okay, so you can, that's how you search for it. You can take your time and look around at these different listings. Okay, I just wanted to take a moment to show you guys the MLS system that we as realtors use, and just to give you some idea of the capabilities that it has and how we would go about searching for properties with an in-law suite. So here I've got it set up for active listings. We're going to be looking in the $400,000 to $700,000 price range, looking for a freehold detached house in Waterloo region, and Cambridge is composed of Galt, North, West, and East, as well as Preston and Hespeler. So we've got those selected. looking for properties that are for sale. And we are, you can see we've got 80 properties that have come up on that preliminary search. Now, if we're going to look for houses with an in-law suite, we're going to go to number of kitchens, and we're going to look for two or more. It's essentially going to be 2, and you can see we've got 11 matches that have come up. So we've come up with some more than the one we did on realtor.ca, and the reason for that, or one of the reasons for that, is that this will come up with properties that have are specifically called in-law suites, and it will also come up with properties that have separate basement apartments. So everything that has two kitchens. So we can look at our results here, and you can see which ones they are. Now, just going back to the criteria, there are a number of things that this system can do, as well as looking for the in-law suites. We can look for properties that have recently been price decreases put through. We can look at properties that are just brand new listings within a certain time frame. And there's a whole host of fields that we can search by, just endless number of parameters. So this system is very powerful in terms of drilling down and looking for what it is specifically that we're after, and just, you know, to give you guys a quick walkthrough of the system that we do use. So anyway, I hope you found that information helpful. If you need any assistance, I'd love to hear from you. You can contact me at the number below, in the video below. And don't forget to check out our Facebook page, Cambridge Homes and Lifestyles, which is this page here. There's lots of information on this page that can help you out. Market reports, driving tours of the area, you know, new listings, information on interest rates, etc., etc. So there's just lots of helpful information. And yeah, so anyway, thank you for your interest, and I hope to speak with you soon.